Hello there, this is Space Runner 5. Welcome back to episode 13 of Cards, where today we are playing our US Japanese deck. And the reason why we keep playing this deck so often, or frequently, is because I'm trying to basically rank up in that as quick as possible. Oh wow, these cards are all expensive. And you're a Soviet player, so I'm not going to play this down because they could have a bloody sickle, and I don't want to deal with that. So, sorry, that was a tangent. But the reason I keep playing the Japanese US or the US Japanese deck is just so that way I'm trying to rank up as high as we can during this season, so that way we can just see how far we can get. Essentially, I know that was a long-winded reason just to say that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end our turn once again because I want to play the howitzer and then give it +1/+1, so it becomes a 2/4. The combat engineers can stay in our hand, because the only thing on the board is a 1/8. Not that concerned about it. We do have an Osaka guard, which we can play in one more turn. Go ahead and just do an amphibious assault, get rid of that guy. Goodbye, and the board's empty. This is really awkward. There you go, it's bugged. 7/5 does damage to your HQ. Oh, it's gone. Alright, we'll go ahead and end our turn once again. We have use AS to apply to our 109th. 5/5. I cannot destroy that one right away. I have a 5/5 though. Let's see, we can do our combo for... I don't know if I necessarily want to do the combo, honestly. Probably like to wait. Oh, I should have played the Osaka guard, actually. Make you a 6/6. That way we can trade with this guy, no problem. Don't think I have any cards that repair units anymore, though, so that's kind of a little bit on the downside. He's going to play a bloody sickle. No. 2/7. When I receive damage, give it +1 attack. Okay. Want to take the front line with this guy, honestly? Okay. What are you going to do? Oh, he ran out of money. Perfect. 2/1 with Blitz, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Be 5. Go ahead and do this first. Okay, so did damage there, which was a little less than desirable, but okay. I'm going to do 1 more damage to you. Go ahead and stun everything. And we'll play the Awoke Giant to kill that. So we get to keep our 6/6. Got the M8 Greyhound in our pocket now. He has 6 cards to our 6. He has 7 now, just because he drew, but not too big of a deal. It's our next play, the Osaka guard. Bloody sickle, that's fine. 1 damage on him is no big deal. 1/8. Hopefully he doesn't take the front line. I can play the 109th Combat Engineers. And we can move 1, 2, 3 units to the front line, giving them all +1/+1. You have Blitz. Buff that guy. And we'll go ahead and deploy our artillery. So we just got a lot scary. This guy's only a 7/6. The engineer unit can survive 2 bloody sickles, which is definitely a plus. And we can technically do 14 damage to the HQ this next turn. It's quite a bit, honestly. Next turn. Oh, he just surrendered. Okay. Well, there's that's basically executing the win condition on that, on the Engineer Corp. We are now a major. Let's see, profile. We are a major, and we're through ranks away from a field marshal. Exciting. Go ahead and jump in again with our US-Japanese deck. Alrighty, welcome back to Game 2, where today we were playing against another Japanese, or who did we play last? No, we played Soviet last time. We are going first. I'm not a fan of the Zero at the moment. I like the Howitzer and the 109th Regiment just because they are at least a win condition. Alrighty, well, we're just going to end our turn immediately. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I can still make Dust Pattern on the ground right now while he's selecting. He's taking his time. Whenever he's AFK. Interesting. Well, we don't really, we only have 2 units, of which we have no real, we're just, these 2 units sit on the back line. We don't ever take the front line. So if they could probably blitz us down pretty easily, especially the Japanese being very aggressive early game. So I'm a bit concerned on that, but we do have a 1, 2, and 3 drop. Let's go ahead and just end our turn. I guess he timed out, is what I'm guessing. So it'll be a little interesting. Oh no, he needs to move his cards around, so I guess he is there. 3-1. Alrighty. Going to play our Howitzer. We can totally get rid of that guy, no problem with it. Using it, since it's the exact opposite in attack and defense. Alrighty. I'm expecting either 2 small 1-drops. Oh, we got a 2-1. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy. A little concerned on that one, just because you can do damage to the Howitzer. And it gives us a reason not to play the Combat Engineers. Not that even though I already had one. Itself, a 5-5. Sets us up pretty well. And then we can kill both units technically with the Awoke Giant and the Howitzer itself. So this just sets us up defensively to take the front line next turn. Because we'll have 4, 1, 2, and then 2. Pretty good. And if he doesn't move forward, I'll move this guy forward and destroy this guy. 1-3 with guard. So he's a Japanese Soviet player. Let's go ahead and take the... Do I want to play this guy to... No, because we might lose it. Let's go ahead and do this first. Take the damage somewhere. Here. That's fine. Although now I can't move this guy forward for free. Like I was hoping. Because he can trade pretty easily. Let's go ahead and play a 4-4 beat stick. So we can pretty easily sweep at this point. I wanted to play this before I took damage though. So next turn we have this to play. Take that out, take the front line. Should be our plan. Because that's 3, 4, 5, and we'll have 5 credits. So that'll work perfectly. 1-8 with guard. Not concerned. 2-2. It's not quite what I wanted, but go and hit with the 4-4. Hit this guy so it's not an issue. Deploy the 1-1 with smokescreen, and we'll take the front line. So in case we pull a Sherman, we can always take the, or get extra card draw, which will be nice. We can destroy the 1-8 with our Amphibious Assault, and we have 2 zeros for backup. Which we'll probably want to move to the front line, so that way they can't take it ever. Ironically, just because it is a plane normally it sits in the back line, but because it has ambush, it's a pretty good option, as long as they don't have artillery. Give a unit +3/+3. Okay. It is no longer viable to destroy that with Amphibious Assault. Go ahead and move this guy to the front. Move this guy to the front as well, buffing our back line. Do 2 damage there. It's guarded. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the guard. You just moved up, that's fine. He's gone. But end our turn. Does that get rid of guard? Oh no, the howitzer does. I always forget that. 4 damage there, not a big deal. Does give him a 2-turn limit on this guy. Because that'll be 2. Unless we draw the 2/2 that gives it +1/+1. We do have 2 of those in the deck, so we have a 1 in 15 chance, which is about 6% roughly. 3/3 deal 2 damage to the HQ. That's concerning for this guy and for honestly both. Death from above. Actually, we can do Amphibious Assault there. 2 damage to the HQ is fine. Down from above, go ahead and get rid of that guy. So now he has nothing on the board, and we're in position to do 8-10 damage to the HQ next turn. Assuming he doesn't lay down anything, just max DPS if we so choose. This guy can't be attacked except from an order or a special ability because he has Smokescreen and he didn't attack last turn. And we'd be interested in moving the zeros to the front line to give him +1/+1, so they'd be a 5/5. He's got 5 cards, 3/2 with guard. Okay, a 3/2. Trade here. That damage. I think we might go ahead and do 6 damage. And we'll play down insufficient funds. Oh, this guy is 2 cost. Darn. I wanted to play 0. Well, we're going to get a play 0 next turn regardless. A 1H. Sorry, we don't have guard anymore. Do 6 damage. Plop down to 0. Go ahead and hit the HQ again. Go ahead and give a GG. Because as long as this guy doesn't die, oh. Oh well. The M8 is gone. Still do 10 damage, dude. Did you just go AFK? No, okay, he's still moving around. I was wondering if he just got angry and left. Go ahead and make our artillery +1/+1. Is guarded. Go ahead and get rid of the guard. There we go. And that'll be the game. Those were 2 quick victories, honestly. Which is kind of nice. Our US deck seems to be pretty good early to mid game. It doesn't do very well against late game though. But if you enjoyed today's episode, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.